Okay, I do not like how this question's asked for Dijkstra's algorithm. Um, yeah, because the vertices have numbers and then the edges also have numbers, so uh, just it's a little bit annoying. But anyway, so in the question we're given, we want to start from source, which is 0. So I'm going to mark this as this can be our SRC. Kind of hard to see. It's our starting. Let's draw a little home here. This is terrible. There you go. So we got our little home here. So yeah, we start at 0, so we can include that in our visited nodes. I'm just going to do all of the nodes here. So we've got 0, 1. I'm going to block 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to have enough. 6, 7. Yeah. Should have done this beforehand. Anyway. Okay, so currently with the shortest distance from node 0 to 0 is 0 itself, and then there's no previous node. And we start by initializing all of these values to infinity. Sorry for my terrible handwriting. Yeah, and they also have no previous nodes because we haven't visited any. Okay, so we start by checking the adjacent nodes. So we have this 5 here, we have this 1 here, we have this 2 here, we have the 7 here, and we have the 6 here. So what was that? It was 5, 1, 7, 2, and 6. Okay, so yeah, the source vertex can already visit quite a few different ones. So now we're going to look in this column here, and then we're going to remove these numbers that we just said from infinity because we found a new shorter distance. So 1, 5, 2, 7, and 6. Yeah, so yeah, these ones that we just said, they all come from previous node 0. So we can go 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Probably should draw lines like, I don't know if that's going to make it more or less confusing. That's from node 2. Yeah, that looks awful, but we're going to stick with it. Okay, yeah, so we want to pick this, sorry. So looking at these, we want to look at the edge weights of all of these. So yeah, for 5, we've got shortest distance of 18. Yeah, 1, we have shortest distance of 6. 2, we have a shortest distance of 9. And 6, we have a shortest distance of 10. And 7 is 3. Okay, so now we want to choose out of these values that are adjacent to vertice 0, we want to choose the smallest value. So this is this 7 here. Might make a new, no, I can't make a new layer now. So now we're going to highlight 7 and we're going to visit it. So visited node 7, and basically all the other nodes are unvisited. Cool. Okay, so 7 now unlocks more paths to get to nodes that we haven't visited yet. So I can see 4 is a good example of that. So I'm going to rub that out. It's infinity here. And I'm going to update this 4 with a path of not just this 11, but also the 3 that it took to get to vertice 7. So 3 plus 11 is 14. So we have a shortest distance of 14, and we come from node 7 this time. Okay, so 7 allows us to go to 6 and 4. So if we go to 6, we go to 7 with a distance of 3, and then we go to 6 with a distance of 3. So that gives us a distance of 6, which is better than this 10. So we can just put the 6 here. And we want to come from previous node 7. Let's see if I can rub this out a bit. Yeah. All right, not the best. Okay, cool. So we want to pick the next smallest. So we chose this one. Now we want to choose the next smallest one that is reachable. So that's either going to be 6 or 1. I'm going to choose 6 here. And we're going to go and visit 6. Oh, that's weird. I don't know what that is. It's pretty cool, I guess. I thought my circle was that bad that it, yeah, I thought it was some rhombus or something. Okay, so now that we're at 6, we can get to 4, which, yeah. Yeah, so we can go through node 6, which is 10 plus 14. That's going to give us 24, which is not better than our current shortest distance here. So we're not going to do anything with that. And 6 doesn't get us anywhere as well. Okay, so we're going to visit the, sorry, I'm going to add this to our visited nodes and then remove that. Okay, so now we're going to look back at this graph, this table, and we're going to choose the next shortest distance. So next shortest distance is to go to vertice 1. Oh, yeah, that'll do. Yeah, so as you can tell, its adjacent neighbors are 7 and 0, and we can actually get to 1 from 0 by going via 7, which gives us a edge weight of 3 plus 2, which is 5, which is currently better than 6 here. So we can update this to 5, and we will come from node 7. Sorry, I've done this table very poorly. Yeah, I apologize again. Yeah, we still haven't found a way to 3 yet, which is still at infinity. So yeah, now we're just going to choose, I'm going to put a mark here because we're not visiting there as well. So I'm going to choose the next lowest value, which is this 9 here. That, yeah, is reachable. So we're going to go and visit node 2 here. And that's not going to give us any, yeah, so if we go 0 to 2, 2 doesn't lead anywhere. So we're not going to update the table or anything. We're just going to simply visit it and then remove that from our visited nodes. Sorry, we also did visit 1 as well, so I should probably put that in the right order. This 1 can go into our visited nodes, and then we've also got 3, 4, and 5. So looking back at this table here, 3 is infinity, so we're definitely not going to choose that. Looks like 4 is our next smallest edge weight. So we're going to go to 4. Great. So we're going to mark 4 as visited. And then 4 is going to unlock, yeah, this way to 3 and this way to 5. So that way to 3 is great because we currently have a shortest distance of infinity. And we found something that is slightly smaller than infinity. So to get to node 4, it takes 14. Yeah, it takes a number of 14 to get there. So we want to add this 7. So we have a distance of 21. Yeah, distance of 21, and we come from node 4. Have some water. Sorry about that. Give me a second. Okay, so we have yeah, this distance of 21 or 18 to get to 5. So we're going to choose 5 next to visit. So 5. 5 becomes part of our visited array. And then 5, to get to 5, yeah, to get to 5, we can either come from 4, which gives us a distance of 14, plus the 11, so like plus this, like to get to 4, yeah, okay, I'm not explaining this well. So to get to 5 currently, we can just come straight from the source, and that gives us 18, or we can go all the other way around this way, which gets us to vertex 4, and then we can add this 7 and this 4 to however long it took us to get to vertex 4. So it took us 14 to get to vertex 4, plus another 7 is 21, and then 25 to get to 5, which is not better than 18. Similarly, it takes 14 to get to vertex 4, and then we add this 11, so 25 is, oh, it's also the same, yeah. So 25 is not going to be better, so we don't update anything. And we can remove 3 from our unvisited nodes and add it here. Okay, this looks like our final solution. Yeah. Another helpful thing with this is you can pick any of these nodes. So let's say I want to pick node 6. So if I look at the table, I just go down to node 6. See, it has a like I can find the shortest distance from 6 back to the source just by looking at this table. So 6 has a shortest distance of 6, but how did I get there? I came from node 7, and then from 7, I came from 3. Sorry, from 7, I has a distance of 3. I came from 0. So yeah, 6 to 7, and then 7 to 0. That's definitely the shortest path. And you can do that with any node that you wish to find the shortest distance back to the source vertex. So maybe I've made some mistakes. I'll correct it in the comments, but hopefully that's good. Thank you.